Hey, it's your guided light to help you through the night. All I can offer you is intuitive messages or clarity that I receive for myself from events that occur on a daily basis. Like today, I saw an opportunity to give myself a raise at work, and I jumped on it. And in the end, she was going, okay, I will talk to so-and-so about that and see what we can do. And I said, just remember, either I'll do that position or you're going to have to. And she was like, okay, I'll definitely do that for you. So you want people on your side. You want people, and you have to be tactful in the way that you're letting them know, like, this is what I want, this is what I'm willing to accept, and I won't take anything less. You can offer me less, and I'll just tell you no. Because the position that I'm creating for myself, there's not a loss. The only thing is, no, I can't do that. Okay, then they'll hire somebody else and pay them more in the end. But either way it goes, you will have opportunities come to your face. I, at one point, was so blind, I didn't see the opportunities that I was like, no, because I was reading that person's energy all wrong. I was looking as if they had intentions, and whether they did or didn't, they could have been a lesson for me, but I judged the situation, and honestly, I've pushed away a lot of beneficial opportunities, because one thing I've been focused on for a while now is creating generational wealth for my family, my children, their future, their children. And it's a complicated task when you're having to weave through healing and the lies in your head and the devil attacking you and, those negative thoughts and the things that make you go, maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't want to do that right now. I can't consider that being an option, because we talk ourselves out of things so much easier than we talk ourselves into things. And it's wild, because when you talk yourself out of something, you're automatically losing the chance. When you can talk yourself into something, you're making a gamble. Most people are okay gambling. There's a lot of people that buy scratch-off tickets, lotto tickets, just simple things that say, hey, I feel lucky today. So at any point in your life, if you find a situation that seems like it could be beneficial to you, give it a try. It's not going to hurt you. The most you can hear is no. Does that hurt? No. I know it hurts a lot of people, but in the end, like I even told a friend of mine, oh, you still don't know how to use those 2 letters? No, it's a statement all in itself. It is a sentence. You don't even have to explain yourself. No. It's the same with yes. You don't have to have reasons or explanations or excuses as to why you're choosing yes or no. Give it a shot or step back in fear. Because the more you step back in fear, you see how I'm getting further from my goal. I'm getting further from the reality in which I want to create. But as I push myself further, oh my God, there I am. Possibilities. But you're not going to have these possibilities, these opportunities, if you don't find the courage to say, you know what? I deserve this. I don't even have to explain why I deserve it. It's because I'm blessed. It's because I'm willing to overcome fear. I'm willing to overcome competition. I'm willing to push the devil out of my head and say, just give it a little bit of time. Because that one thing, sitting around waiting, and we've even created something called a clock. You can drive yourself crazy. It's like watching the water to boil in a pot. It's going to take a lifetime. But as soon as you put in the tortellini or ravioli or whatever it is, the water was barely boiling, you walk away for like 2 seconds, the next thing you know, it's boiling all over your stove because you quit watching it. And it's hard sometimes, yes, to go, okay, I planted the seed, I'm not going to sit here and wait for it to grow. Because the crazy part is, the more you wait, the more you invest, you can actually over-nurture the seed and kill it. Ironic, right? I was talking to a friend that was taking care of her plants, and she's like, there's a few of them that just, they're dying, and I'm just like, whatever. And I had to make the joke of Darwin's survival of the fittest, like, you better get in or you get out, you ain't gonna make it. But she said, I think I'm giving them too much attention. And that's something my plants taught me, is that you can overwater them, you can offer them too much sunlight, you can love them so much that you're actually destroying them because you're giving them more than what they need. We're used to a needy society. So when it comes down to sitting back and relaxing, that makes us uncomfortable with the simple fact that you don't know the outcome. I want to know the outcome. It's like putting a lot of ingredients in a pot and going, I bet it's going to make this. You have no idea what you put in there, and you want to rush the process, and in the end you could end up with a stone because you didn't consider what you were investing into what you were wanting. So there is thought that needs to go into the seed you want to plant, but then you have to take a step back, because maybe had you let that little concoction rise or rest or do what it needed to, it could have given you a lovely loaf of something. But instead, I want to rush it, and you got a stone, something hard that is not useful to you. So when you're going through this process and you're finding that opportunities are arising, and you have to look at them as new pathways, you can loop back around. You can keep doing the same thing and trying to get a different outcome. Albert Einstein says that's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome is insane. And a lot of us do this through relationships, through what we want in life, through our desires and what we need and what we want and how we want to entertain ourselves and spend our time. And a lot of it's not beneficial to us. But we sit there and we still focus on it. But it's fun. But it's entertaining. But it's something that doesn't require much effort from me. And that's the simple part of life. Wandering around aimlessly needing bubble wrap because you're bumping into a lot of things that could potentially destroy you. But in the backside of it, if you put, like I said, just a little morsel of thought into what it is you're trying to attract into your life. Because what you're attracting, if you consider it's positive, you're going to get positive. If you think it's negative, you got it. It's going to be however you look at it, because there's always two sides. It's life. You have the good and the bad. The feel good, the hurt. It's options, opportunities. That's what started this whole conversation. So when you see a door opening, don't just peek. Bust that door open. Look at it for what it is. And a lot of times you have to think on your feet. What happened today for me was in a split second. Somebody said something to me and I jumped on it. Really simple. It doesn't seem simple because I had to have the tough conversation of, hey, you want to give me more money? In the end, she's over there like, hey, maybe so. So look for new avenues. Look for what will work for you. Because honestly, you're not going to get anywhere by keep walking the same path. Because you can just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Constantly trying to rev up. But never going, hey, that took me somewhere else. I never expected my life to look like this. But that's the thing about dreams, hopes, realizing opportunities, possibilities. But you have to dream up these possibilities. What is it that you want? You have to think about the seed you are wanting to plant. And it's not going to happen overnight. This isn't Jack and the Beanstalk. These aren't magic little beans. But these beans, seeds, require you to, what do I want you to be? I have you in the palm of my hand, in my mind, in my eye. What do I want you to be? What am I looking to gain from the situation? And then when you plant it with love, hope, faith, and give it time to give you results. Because like I said, if you're going to rush the results, You're going to delay yourself. You're going to block yourself. You're going to derail yourself. You're going to bring in other non-beneficial opportunities or disease into your life, because magic can't happen with a negative mindset that it doesn't exist, because you are magic. And how are you magic? You have the ability to consider the seed you want to plant and to love it into existence. Hey, who is that? Zeus creating Athena or Aphrodite on the beach out of the sea foam? We all have greatness in us. Harness yours. Open your eyes. Begin to look around. See the doors that are there for you that you could possibly open. I'm going to leave it on that note. Peace, love, and light, and probably talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.